I knew from a very young age I always wanted to be a mom, which was a little bit incompatible with dating horrible guys. My picker's just really off. So I was like, just in case, let me just, put my eggs in the freezer, just like off to the side, 35. And the doctor was like, look, like, you seem to have it together. You're dating a nice guy. Why don't you come back next year? Like, she had faith in me, and she was wrong. So I was back the next year. Froze my eggs. Great. So, you wonder, like, so when do I cash them in? Like, there's always, like, you're kind of hoping, like, oh, maybe this one'll work out. And then it was just like, oh, no, he gave me, like, some weird, like, diet crackers as a gift. Like he's super keto, like, I guess we gotta cash him out. So at the advice of my therapist, I went to a really douchey, they're called a reproductive endocrinologist who, make the space babies, make the test tube babies and work it out. I call him a douche because usually, ladies, if you go to a OBGYN, usually see pictures of babies, like up on the wall, and he had all pictures of himself. Like, this was me when I was on the doctors. This was me on 2020. This was me on Dr. Oz, and it's kind of like, that's not really a brag. So he went on vacation. I didn't know until I showed up, and there was this other dude. So, I'm wearing my little sheet. Essentially, it's like a robe, but essentially it's a sheet with a string. And the nurse is like, hey, doctor, blah, blah, blah. This is Erica. You're going to be extracting the eggs out of her uterus today. And he was like, hi. Doesn't look up, doesn't say anything. Never spoke to him again. Put my feet up in the stirrups, in the OR, went to sleep, woke up, never saw him again. So basically, they did a terrible job. All of that, I got a really callous phone call while I was at my cousin's wedding reception. I'm bloated like shit, from like all the drugs and stuff. And they were like, yeah, they all deteriorated. And I was like, oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, so I was like, all right. What's up? You're back from vacation. I hope you enjoyed Napa. So what are we going to do about these eggs? And he suggested like some kind of crazy medication, like human growth hormone. I looked it up on like PubMed. They had only given it to like 12 Romanian women. I'm like, hold the fuck up. There's nothing wrong here. I just need some sperm, and I need, like, if you throw enough sperm and enough eggs, like, you'll probably make a baby. So I'm going to take my eggs, and I'm going home, like when I'm pissed off at a basketball game on the playground, and I'm taking my ball, and I'm going home. So how that works out essentially is, so they give you a massive tank full of like dry ice or something. And so I picked that up from Penn, buckled it in my seatbelt, and drove to the main line to pick up my sperm. They had valet, of course. The valet guy was like, I get it. This happens all the time. You can park on the grass. And I was like, thanks, buddy. So, I'm sitting in the waiting room, and there's no place that has more awkward men than a fertility doctor waiting room. I guess because they're about to jerk off or maybe get good news or maybe get bad news. And I think they can't use lube either, which we talked about the lube. So anyway, got a lot of like averted looks and stuff. I got my sperm, went home. So let's see. Where's the little time thing? Oh, I got plenty of time. We're going to keep going. So I had to pick out some sperm. And there's a lot of fun options. So you can get sperm for free from like coparenting.com. Yeah, but it was like the shadiest ever. Like there was like I read one profile and immediately deleted my profile because he was like, I can stay on your couch, we could do this thing. And it was like, you want to lay and a free place to stay. Like, no, I'm not scrambling up my DNA with you. So next, I also heard of the Sperminator. So this is you may have heard of him. He's actually a handsome married gentleman that will meet you at your local Target, usually. He'll put his sample in like a Diva cup, and then you'll like get the pass off, like probably by the water fountain at Target, and do the thing. And yeah, well, anyway, I took the I took the traditional route of a sperm bank. It was lovely. I have to incorporate sex somehow, so I slept with my Lyft driver on a regular basis after I got inseminated. So I was like, oh, Lord, please let the expensive sperm win out. Please let the expensive sperm win out. And it did, and I have twins. And they're half Asian, and that's clear. So the good sperm won.